case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
In 1950, a consequential case called Bailey v. Richardson unfolded in the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia Circuit, dissecting the delicate boundaries between government authority and individual rights in relation to employment in the federal government. At its core, the case considered whether the government could legally determine the loyalty of its employees, a position that would shape the future working environment of the federal government. Examining this case, the contentious question was whether government employment exemplified the same protections as life, liberty, or property. Miss Bailey, the appellant, became the face of this question when she was denied her federal job on the accusations of disloyalty to the state. This dispute began when Miss Bailey, a former United States government employee, was separated from her service in 1947. Although she was reinstated in 1948, the Loyalty Board of the Commission later informed her that a subsequent investigation had uncovered potential grounds for disqualification, which prompted her legal dispute and brought her to the appellate court. The court, in its decision, firmly established that the responsibility of determining the loyalty of government employees was vested in the executive branch of government. It also ruled that a permanent exclusion from government service tantamount to punishment, and hence must conform to the protections outlined under the Sixth Amendment. Drawing from this, the court declared the appellant's 3-year exclusion from federal employment as invalid. The court also upheld the authority of the President and Congress to dismiss government employees without providing any reason or notice if there was a reasonable suspicion regarding their loyalty. Yet the appellant's ban from federal employment was overruled as it failed to meet the judicial standards. Furthermore, the court validated the President's loyalty program, asserting that an employee's dismissal didn't necessitate judicial review unless there was doubt about conforming to statutory requirements. The loyalty boards and federal security agency orders were also ruled as partially valid and partially invalid. The Bailey v. Richardson case, thus, marked a premier moment in the judiciary's interpretation of executive power, forever shaping the landscape of employment in the federal government.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind. Leave the stress of class.